Open the door!
It was supposed to be a peaceful night. A solo camper had pulled over on a remote mountain road to sleep. He'd spent weeks building a custom setup in the back of his car. Everything he needed was there. It was late, snowing, and he was miles from anyone. He turned off the lights, settled in, and closed his eyes. Then headlights appeared behind him, bright, blinding, coming straight toward his car. A vehicle pulled up, parked directly behind him, blocking him in. The camper sat up, heart racing, watched through the window. A man stepped out, walked straight toward his car, shined a flashlight directly into his face. Then he knocked. The camper didn't move, didn't respond, hoped the man would leave. He didn't. The knocking got louder, harder. Then the man spoke. "Open the door."
Hey! Hello, who is this? Can I help you? Hey! What can I do for you?
Open the door!
How may I help you?
Open the door!
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
It wasn't a question, it was a command. The camper told him to go away. The man didn't go away. He started pulling on the door handle, yanking it, demanding entry.
Open the door!
How may I help you?
Open the door. Now. The camper refused. The man kept trying, getting more aggressive with each pull. The camper watched in horror as the man returned and started smashing the window. Glass exploded everywhere. Shards flew into the camper's face, into his eyes. The man reached through the broken window, trying to unlock the door from the inside. The camper scrambled to the front seat, turned the key. The engine roared to life. He threw it in reverse. But the other car was still there, still blocking him. His wheels spun. The man kept hitting the car, reaching for the door. Finally, the camper broke free, swerved around the vehicle, and sped down the mountain. His left eye was burning, vision blurring, blood mixing with snow on the windshield. He could barely see the road. When he finally made it home, he went straight to the hospital. Doctors found multiple pieces of glass embedded in his left eye, deep scratches across the cornea. He filed a police report.
Door!
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Hey, what are you doing?
Gave them everything: the location, the time, a description of the man and his vehicle. They never found him. To this day, the camper doesn't know who that man was, or what would have happened if that door had opened.
You're not worth no one. I'm not the third door. I'm not the private race. I'm not a first English footballer.
A van lifer had parked on a quiet lane in the UK for the night. He'd done it 100 times before. Remote spots, no trouble, just peace and quiet. This night was different. He'd settled in, turned off the lights, and fallen asleep. At 5:29 a.m., something jolted him awake. A massive bang, right above his head, like someone had jumped onto the roof of the van. He sat up, heart pounding, listening. It happened again, stomping, banging, right above him. He pulled back the curtain, just an inch. A man was standing outside, staring directly at him, their eyes locked. The man didn't look away, didn't move, just stared. Then he started pacing, walking in circles around the van, hitting the sides, screaming words that didn't make sense. The van lifer grabbed his phone, started recording. The man came back to the window, pressed his face against the glass, and started writing. His finger traced letters in the condensation.
Now, reefer, you know what I mean? You see, when you put in the dead people, you're supposed to look. Punch that, I don't know heard before. There's no new money.
Slowly, deliberately. The van lifer couldn't make out what it said. This went on for 10 minutes. The man screaming, pacing, writing on every window. Then suddenly, he stopped, walked away, got into a car that had been parked down the road, and drove off. The van lifer didn't move, didn't breathe. He sat there until sunrise. Doors locked, lights off.
There's another one.
A creator was camping alone in the forest when he heard it, screaming, coming from somewhere deep in the trees. It sounded like someone in distress, desperate, hurt. He grabbed his camera and started walking toward the sound. After several minutes, he found a campsite. A fire was burning, and a man was standing beside it. The man smiled, said he was just camping, said he was the neighbor. The creator asked if he'd heard the screaming. The man said yes, said it was probably just animals. Then the conversation shifted. The man started talking about the Bible, about the end times, about salvation. His tone was friendly, almost too friendly. The creator tried to be polite, tried to leave, but the man kept talking.
What's up, bro? You good? You good, bro? Hey, no, don't get up, man. You ain't gotta get up. You ain't gotta get up. You ain't gotta get up. What's the problem? Nothing, man. I'm just working right here. I was coming to take a piss, bro.
We're neighbors, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're good, bro.
I gotta treat you like my neighbor.
Yeah, you're good, bro. I just was coming to
My
take a
name's
piss.
Eugene Odell.
Adam, man. Adam Kale. Nice to
Okay,
meet you.
good. I care about the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
And I can't judge you. Right?
Please don't. I wouldn't dare judge you. Hell.
No, you don't have to ask me, please. That's a statement with me. I don't judge people.
Right.
You see, that's where we're different. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm 48 years old, and I'm sure I've been around longer than you.
Then, something changed. His voice got louder, sharper. He started ranting about his past, about things he'd done, people he'd hurt. The creator took a step back. The man noticed and smiled. You scared of me?
So I see you. You got this. You
What
walking around.
Yeah. I just make sure.
No, I was raised. No, you didn't hear me.
Bro, I gotta go back to
raised
bro,
to be
check
a
this out. Look,
person.
you're yelling at me, bro, and I gotta go back to work. I ain't been nothing
go
but
ahead,
nice.
Go back to
Okay,
work.
cuz you can get your ass whooped. That's what it is, though, bro. You can, bro. Came out here being nice, bro.
I didn't want.
The creator said no, but he was. The man moved closer, started making threats, direct threats, said things that made it clear he wasn't joking. The creator backed away slowly, said he had to go. The man didn't stop him, but as the creator walked back to his camp, he could still hear him, yelling into the darkness. He packed his gear that night, left before sunrise. He doesn't know if the man is still out there, but he's never going back to find out.
I didn't want you to come out here.
Well, bro, I'm sorry. Bro, I didn't know this was your house. I didn't see your mailbox.
Believe you are who you are.
Okay, bro, believe what you have a great one, bro.
So in this area right here,
Yeah,
We are-
see, there's
we are-
three.
A couple was searching for a missing man named Riley Strain. He'd been gone for over a week. His family had posted flyers. Police were searching. Volunteers were combing the woods. The couple wanted to help. They drove out to an area near where Riley was last seen, parked, and started walking. That's when they saw them. Vultures, dozens of them, circling in the sky, landing in the trees, all focused on one spot. The couple looked at each other and started walking toward them.
you guys go over.
Look,
Okay.
As they got closer, the smell hit them. Foul, unmistakable, death. They kept walking. The smell got stronger. Then they saw the vultures up close, sitting in the branches, watching them, waiting. The couple pushed through thick brush, over fallen logs, following the smell, and then they saw him, Riley Strain. He'd been there for days, hidden in a hollow, surrounded by vultures.
Here he is.
you found him? Oh, my Lanta. I'm coming. Oh, my Lanta, you found him? Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Ow, sticker bars. Oh, gosh, look. Oh, gross.
The couple immediately called 911, backed away, and waited. Police arrived, secured the area, notified the family. The couple later said they'll never forget the sound, the way the vultures circled, the way they watched, the way they waited, like they knew exactly what they were doing, and they'd been doing it for days.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè?
A group of friends went exploring at an abandoned campsite in the forest. They'd been there before. Old bungalows, empty caravans, scattered through the woods. It was late, dark, but they knew the area. They were walking through the site when they heard something.
Ja, ik hoor... Ja, hoort je het? Die deur, die wint niet. Ik hoorde zo... Nee, dat was een beest. Zeker? Ja. Oh, nee. Waar is dat? Dat was een deur. Dat is een deur, hè? Hallo? Ik kan de wind ook gaan, ja. Oh. Maar ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh. Maat. Hallo?
Rustling. Movement in the trees. At first, they thought it was an animal. Then they realized someone was living there. They tried to leave quietly, but then a light appeared. A woman stepped out from the trees. She was holding a flashlight in one hand and an axe in the other. She screamed at them, "If you come back, I'll kill you." Her voice was raw, furious, terrifying. The group ran, scrambled back toward their car.
Hallo? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey!
When they got there, they saw it. Scratches. Dents. The license plate ripped clean off. Someone had destroyed their vehicle. They called the police, hid inside the car, and waited. The woman didn't follow them, but they could still hear her, screaming in the distance.
Ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Ja, die is er van afgetrokken. Ja, ik ben hier.
Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer. Hier blijven. Je gaat hier blijven.
Police arrived 20 minutes later, searched the area, found evidence that someone had been living in the woods for weeks, maybe months. When the officers found her, she was sitting on the ground, staring, smiling. The group stood a few meters away, watching. One of them will never forget the look on her face. She smiled at him, wide, unblinking, like the Joker, for a full minute, with a look that said, "I'm going to kill you tonight."
Mevrouw? Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee, gedaan. Nu is gedaan, ja? Pak die lamp. Pak die lamp. Pak die lamp. Deze collega moet laten zien.
The police didn't arrest her. They let her stay in the forest, told the group to leave. They never went back, and they still don't know who she was, or if she's still out there.
Acting in a peculiar manner. Then the camera takes a further 2 still shots of it moving further off to the left-hand side of the woodland. So why is this person there at that time?
A camper had been visiting the same woods for years. He knew every trail, every clearing, every sound. One morning, he found something that didn't belong. Boot prints, massive, bigger than any he'd ever seen, and the branches nearby were bent, broken, like something large had pushed through. He set up a security camera, pointed it at the trail, and went to sleep. At 4:12 a.m., The camera activated. Motion detected. The next morning, he checked the footage. A figure walking through the frame.
4:12 a.m. this figure comes into view. Almost looks like it's trying to pull something down from a branch above, acting in a peculiar manner. Then the camera takes a further 2 still shots of it moving further off to the left-hand side of the woodland. So why is this person there at that time of the morning? Why do we keep hearing these shrills and shrieks? Is it paranormal?
Moved strangely, not like a person, not like an animal. It stopped, reached up, and started pulling something down from a branch. Its movements were jerky, unnatural. The camper had spent years in those woods. He'd seen bears, deer, hikers, hunters. This was none of those things. He posted the footage online, asked for help identifying it. Some people said it was a person in a costume. Others said it was a bear walking upright. Some said it was something else entirely. The camper doesn't know what it was, but he's been back to those woods since, and he's never seen the figure again, or the boot prints.
So some Bud Light cans, plastic bat, some writing on some of this garbage. This one. Hangman is coming down from the gallows. Song lyrics. Other weird things. Well, hopefully I don't get murdered out here. That would totally ruin my day. Well, let's keep going.
A hiker was doing an overnight trip in Virginia. He'd planned to stay at a shelter along the trail, but when he arrived, something felt wrong. There was trash everywhere. Not normal trail trash, weird trash, with writing on it. He picked up a piece. It was a note. Cryptic, rambling, song lyrics mixed with Bible verses. He kept walking, found more trash, more notes, all with the same handwriting. Then, he found a dead duck, just lying there. No explanation. He decided not to stay at that shelter. He helped some other hikers get past the area, warned them, then moved to a different shelter a few miles away. That night, he opened the shelter log, the notebook where hikers leave messages. He started reading, and his blood ran cold. The handwriting. It was the same person who'd left the trash, the notes, the dead duck. They'd been at this shelter too. The log was filled with rambling entries.
What the hell?
Bible verses, political rants, conspiracy theories, music lyrics, threats, all written by the same person. Then he heard something outside. Footsteps, movement in the dark. He grabbed his gear, packed as quietly as possible, and left. He hiked through the night, didn't stop until he reached his car. He reported it to the Park Service. They said they'd look into it, but the hiker never found out who was leaving those notes, or if they ever found them.